Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome to Monday Moments with Fran. I hope today finds you in a really contented and peaceful place. For those who are new here, my name is Francesca McDowell. I'm a leadership coach, author, speaker, and the founder of Monday Moments. So a couple of days ago, I was watching one of these videos, you know those funny videos that kind of come on your Facebook feed? And it was a woman wearing this virtual reality mask. So on the screen, like in her living room, we could see what she was watching. But what was really funny was her reaction, because she was moving around. She was really scared. She was just like putting her arms out, although nothing was in front of her, because she had this virtual reality, like mask, would you call it a mask or a headset on? What she could see was very different from the reality around her, and her family were laughing hysterically because of course she's really reacting to what she sees. And that really forms the basis of today's encouragement, and it's that not everything you see is a reality. And I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you, but sometimes our perspective and how we see things is not the truth. And so many times we are so quick to say, well, let's say we're in a disagreement with somebody that we love or we're close to, or even in work, we're so close to we're so quick to really look at them and say, well, they've got it wrong and they're not understanding it. However, I do believe there are times we have to reflect on our own perspective and ask ourselves the question, are we really seeing it for what it is, or are we living in some other virtual reality? Because experience and the lens of our past can be such a distorter. For those who don't follow me really regularly, well, I've kind of mentioned it a couple times, but last year I wrote a third book called Surviving Spiritual Abuse, Hope, Healing and Restoration for those who've experienced hurt. So I won't go into the detail today, but if you want to know more, follow the @ssa.restart page on Facebook and Instagram. However, as part of that project and that book, I spoke to 6 other people who'd had experiences of hurt and, things happening to them that wasn't right. And I learned quite a lot about the perspective and the lens of pain and how pain is a distorter. Now, that's quite an extreme example to bring on to this encouragement page, but it's that principle, right? So it's the principle of what I've been through, what I've experienced, my understanding, where I'm at in my life can be a lens, or almost like that virtual reality masks that distorts and changes what I see in my immediate environment. I hope that makes sense and you're getting what I'm trying to say. So what I want to encourage you with this week is that your perspective may be slightly askew because of something. And I would really encourage you to get a different perspective. Sometimes presenting scenarios to somebody else to say, this, that happened, and, not giving away too much detail, but what's your view on it? Or what's your understanding? Because let's face it, we don't know everything. We are still learning. No matter how old you are or what stage you are in your life, you're still learning and growing. And I went through a situation, I think it was last year, and, I was just really, what's the right word? I was having a conversation with someone over Messenger, but I was really, really abrupt, and I was kind of a little bit aggressive, somebody else might say. And not because I'm an aggressive person, but just because I was very unsure as to what their intent was. So I was like just firing away these messages, and it was not very healthy. But I did speak to somebody and they were like, Fran, that's, they shone a different light on the situation that made me realize that, okay, you kind of didn't have the right approach here. And that was in no way to be condemning, because it's about learning, isn't it? And so the good thing is that relationships, situations, work, events, things in your household can change and grow and heal and get better. But I do believe at times it's you and I that have to shift our perspective, take off our own virtual reality lens, and look at things for what they really, really are. So I hope that's been encouraging in some way this week. As always, don't forget to encourage somebody else. Have a fantastic week and God bless you.